Fernando, 7th on the grid. You've got some hard racing to do again tomorrow.
Yeah, well, probably it's going to be like this whole season. We are in a position, obviously, that we don't want, but it's what it is at the moment, and we need to keep improving, and hopefully, okay, Mercedes is out of reach, but there are a group of other cars that we can mix, and the target is to finish in front of them.
Starting alongside you on the grid, Sebastian Vettel. You had an incredible race with him in Silverstone. So let's just try and analyse that a little bit to know what was going on. We start off in graphics, and then we'll go on board with you. And this is how you overtook him in the first place. Okay, what's happening here with your right hand?
I was doing a switch that changed the differential and the engine braking for the next corner, but also I have with the left hand the DRS open, that I need to hold the button with a finger, so I need to use the other hand.
A bit of quick thinking, a bit of ingenuity there.
Yeah.
You're quite a long way behind at this point, but there's a fascinating moment coming up as you close in on him, and you're now making a decision as to which side you're going to try and go, presumably. You think you're going to go right, don't you? Which is why your steering wheel went to the right.
Yeah.
And then why? Why did you change your mind?
Well, because just in that moment I saw him moving to the right, and I was too close to him, so or I back off or I go to the left. So I went to the left and see how things go.
How much of this is instinctive and how much is a conscious mental process?
Instinctive. I think, as I said, the preparation, everything was to pass on the right side. But it was a lot of headwind on this straight, so the slipstream was very powerful.
Yeah, okay. So you turned in there. Did you? You must have grimaced.
Yeah, of course. I was a little bit. I expect him to be here, and probably, he back off or we crash.
So let's have a look then a little bit later on when he gets back past you. We got a side-by-side looking from the back of your car, obviously, and I'm just going to stop in the last corner because we heard you on the radio a little later on complaining.
Yeah.
Is this what you were talking about, where you saw him with all four wheels off?
Yeah, I was watching this more or less, obviously, from my mirror.
Yeah.
And every lap, more or less, I saw this thing out of the circuit, and
we've all been in the steward's office going, "Hey, sorry, boss, I can't see anything out of my mirrors vibrating and all that." But so you could see that in your mirrors?
Yes, every lap.
Wow, good mirrors you've got on that Ferrari. He was on the radio screaming about this. A little bit brutal on your part. You think it's okay?
He was always trying the same thing, to try brake late on the outside, and it never worked, but he kept doing the same, so it was okay.
But that pass is fair enough, don't you think? He was very unhappy about it, but
it was on the limit. I understand him.
Okay, that's fair enough. So now he's going to pull the same trick on you, isn't he? He's going to go wide, cut underneath, he squirts the throttle, and now this is putting trust in each other yet again, isn't it? It's so close, so unbelievably close.
I had 2 or 3 moments of oversteering, and that was enough to give him that little space that obviously he carry on from the whole straight.
So now you've got to leave him racing room, haven't you?
Yeah, unfortunately here is where I said that we have the battery problems, because we have more speed than the Red Bull in that race, and in that particular moment we didn't have the speed. By the way, he went out of the track again after the overtaking. Go back to second.
This is what you're talking about.
Very little thing, but obviously, it was interesting because we keep fighting for 10 laps or something like that, and that's the good thing about the show. 2
world champions, wheel to wheel. We loved it. Did you enjoy it? You must have been smiling.
I enjoy. Obviously, it's always good to fight with big champions, because they respect. There's a lot of respect, a lot of trust, as you said, between the drivers going to these high-speed corners.
But here you're allowed to go outside the track limits, aren't you?
And, tomorrow is the jungle.
So do what you like. Yeah?
No, I think here is different. There is no advantage. Tomorrow is a race to be on the track all the time, because it will be faster.
Good luck.